Hey Glammies, thanks for joining me. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Trinity, also known as Miss Maui Mac. And on my channel, we focus on real makeup for real people by a real makeup artist. If you haven't already, I'm gonna ask that you please subscribe to my channel. I am back. I know I say that a lot, but I'm really focusing on being consistent. So please, I would love your support and encouragement. Just go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Also, there should be a little bell. You can ring that bell too. Ring the bell because the bell is going to notify you when I have uploaded. This particular video, we are focusing on BH Cosmetics. Not sure if you've tried any of their products, but we're gonna be working with their eyeshadow palettes today, and also some other BH products we're gonna throw into the mix there. Follow me on Instagram, it's MissMauiMac_MUA. Same handle on Twitter, and on Facebook it's just Miss Maui Mac. And here, of course, just subscribe. So I'm first gonna start by just misting my face. Gonna be using MAC Painterly. We'll be using their shadows today, and I'm gonna be using the Neutral Eyes 28 color eyeshadow palette. When you first open it, and I've had this for a while, it almost smells like new synthetic shoes. So I'm gonna be using this third color up right here. Next, let's try this one down here. Now the thing about these is they're very soft. Can you see that? So I just barely touch it and it's got a lot of dust. So my first impression upon seeing this on my skin, I don't know if it's just this particular shade, but I feel like it makes my lid look very textured. I'm looking for my mirror and it's like literally right in front of me. Hello. Do you guys do that? Because I do that, I swear, all the time. All the time. The other day I was getting into the car and of course I'm running late, right? So I'm panicking, thinking that, oh shit, I left my phone somewhere in the house. We're already in the car. I'm like, Tristan, call my phone. Right before she goes to call it, we realize it's in my hands. I'm not sure if you can see that really well, but I feel like I'm getting a lot of texture right in here. Like it almost looks patchy. That's really weird because I don't normally feel like my skin looks like that when I do eyeshadow. So this whole palette, all 28 shadows, cost $9. We're gonna use this pretty shade up top. It kind of reminds me of like MAC Sketch or Beauty Mart. I'm going to pop that on my outer corner. Like the color is dark, right? So you'd be like, oh, it's really pigmented. But by the time it hits the skin, all the pretty in the pigment is kind of gone. Like if you look at it in the pan, you're like, oh, it's so pretty. And you put it on your skin and you're like, where did the pretty go? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It just looks dark now. Dark and shimmery. I kind of don't like that. I kind of wanted more of a matte. Buff it out a little. I want to try their Solar Flare palette. You see the colors. Let's try this OG MAC brush 213. This was like one of my very first brushes by MAC. This brush is probably, holy shit, this brush is probably almost 20 years old. Not telling you how old I am. You're gonna have to watch my other video for that. Lots and lots of shimmer. I feel like I don't have enough matte. Let's see how it looks if I were to wet my brush. Okay, so if you look at it, it appears a little brighter and smoother. So let's do that to this side. Ooh, okay. All right then. I really wanted to do a purple. I haven't done purple in a long time. Now I want to take Gamma Ray, which is this gorgeous purple right there. And I'm using a 228 brush like that. Just a small shading brush. Sometimes I use it for lips. I honestly don't know where I'm gonna go with this look. Where am I gonna go? I don't know if I'm liking this. It is. I'm afraid to, like, okay, I think some like reds might even work really pretty in there, but I don't want to use this because it's way too shimmery. All right, so we're gonna open up another BH palette. This one is actually the Modern Mattes palette, and we're going to use that bright ass orange. And just ever so slightly, I'm gonna tap because it's dusty as fuck. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. I don't know if I like this side or this side. I kind of don't like them both. So I think maybe the orange kind of threw it, or the baked shadow on my lid kind of threw it. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I didn't pre-plan this, obviously, so I didn't know what type of look I was gonna do. I was just truly just winging it. I left the bottom purple on because I think I want to work with that. I'm just gonna use more of that purple, but I'm actually wetting the brush. That way I get a little more intensity. Maybe I want to try Burst. This one right here. Take a little on my brush, pop that right into the first half of the lower portion of the purple. Let's try this one right here and just dust that all over. Okay, so I have to say I kind of like the way this is applying a little better than the first palette, even though the first palette has colors that I would naturally gravitate to more, and I'm no longer in that crazy color phase that I used to be 10 years ago when I first started YouTube, which, by the way, oh, those videos are gone. I'm gonna use this shade here. It's kind of like a mauve-y, and we are going to place that all over the lid. And now I'm gonna use this deeper plummy purple right here. Okay, this color is not quite sticking. I'm not able to build the intensity of that color. I'm a little frustrated because this color is just, it's not building up. It's just fluffing. Do you see that like triangle? God, this is, I don't know what it is. I'm just not digging this purple. Sometimes when you deal with deeper shades, some companies do miss the mark on this, especially when you're working with a matte. It's hard, it's difficult to find a deep matte shade that's smooth, creamy, and consistent. So we're gonna stop fucking with that palette. We're not getting anywhere. I'm going to use a MAC shadow instead, called Palace Pedigree. Now we're getting somewhere. And that was just one swipe of color. If you're wondering how this BH palette compares, you know how long I was trying to build that color up. The closest thing that I can compare it to would be like Sketch. Well, that didn't take long at all. Yeah, I was getting so frustrated trying to work that BH palette in. It was like, nope, nope, not today. I need something on the lid. I still need something on the lid. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Let's use Pink Opal Pigment by MAC. I use this so sparingly because I don't think they make it anymore. I'm most def like where that's going. Oh yeah, this is so much better. What? I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that a little more, a lot more. I am going to try this shade right here in the Neutral Eyes palette. That has a little too much shimmer than what I would have wanted, because it is not 2004. Let's try this one. Second row, very top. Little better. I would much rather use a liquid like felt tip liner, but the ones that I have are very shiny. Don't be afraid to clean off the tip of your brush. That will help to maintain that really sharp edge or angle on your brush. Sometimes just between dipping back and forth into the product, it can get a little chunky and then that'll just fuck your whole game up. Clean your liner brush right away too if you're using a gel. It'll just help to preserve your brush. Because once that liner dries on it and then you try to remove it, you usually spend a lot more time trying to get the product out of the brush. I'm not gonna worry too much about the lower edge, only because we're gonna apply foundation. I don't know why my Armani foundation just doesn't pump anymore, but it doesn't. Anyway, I'm mixing a little of the Luminous Silk with a bit of Studio Fix. For some reason, I've been liking mixing my Studio Fix with different products. If I want a more full coverage look, I'll definitely throw a little bit of Studio Fix in there because it is medium to full coverage matte finish. I think we're Gucci. So for my bronzer, I'm actually going to use BH Cosmetics Naturally Tan, and we'll see how this applies. Ooh, that's dark. That's a lot of color. Holy shit. The color on camera actually looks pretty good. And I'm just going to use a bit of translucent setting powder. I'm going to take my Whisper of Guilt, just pop that right there, and a little right here on the top of my bridge, because I have a really low flat nose, so we want to give the illusion that I don't. And then I'm gonna go in with a brush. Now we're gonna do eyelashes. We're going to use BH Cosmetics Liner in Stripped. I would really not have... Okay, so I probably shouldn't be talking when I'm doing this. Hold on, we're using MAC Cream Cup. So I'm actually gonna try this ColourPop Hello Kitty lip gloss that I never wore. This is called Super Cute. It kind of is. Okay, and then we're going to mist ourselves. This is a final look. Thanks for joining me. Sorry about the back and forth with the initial eyeshadow. I just was not feeling it. I'm actually feeling this a lot more. I feel like I ended up using different products. Hey, if you're looking to purchase their product, at least you know that it's cheap. I hate to sound like a parrot, but you get what you pay for. And they're kind of not that great blending wise. Would I recommend them for teenagers? Or if you're just wanting to not spend a lot of money on your makeup? Yeah, sure, why not? But don't expect a lot of color payoff or color intensity, or just don't expect a lot from the deeper tone matte shadows, because as you saw, they're resistant. They're like, no, we are not going to lay on your eye. So that kind of sucked. Some of the products are cool. The bronzer was good. I like that little like splash of purple underneath. That's pretty. If you want to see more makeup cosmetic reviews, give it a thumbs up or leave a comment below. And also, before you leave, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button here. And also make sure you hit that bell, because that bell is going to tell you when the new videos are uploaded. If my schedule permits, I will be uploading twice a week, but we shall see. Make sure you're also following me on Instagram, and I'll put that handle right here. It's MissMawiMac_MUA. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next video. Bye!